Welcome back to our channel, coin enthusiasts and amateur historians. Today we have an incredibly riveting topic for you, one that highlights the extraordinary world of numismatics and the unexpected treasures that can arise from what might appear to be mere circulating currency. We're honing in on the remarkable story of the 1981 quarter dollar, a coin that has captured the imagination not just of collectors but anyone fascinated by the intricacies of coin production and the value of rarity. Incredibly, this specific quarter is valued at an astonishing $350 million, a figure so staggering that it compels us to look deeper into the reasons behind such an immense valuation. The journey of this coin began during a routine year in the minting process, 1981, when millions were struck without a second thought, but little did the mint know that a series of clerical errors, striking mistakes, and sheer unpredictability in the production process would lead to the creating of one of the most sought-after coins in modern history. To understand how the 1981 quarter dollar became such a coveted item, we must delve into the intricate details surrounding its creation, exploring the myriad of errors and anomalies that serve as the foundation for its astronomical price tag. The 1981 quarter is not your average piece of currency. It possesses an aura of rarity that is often amplified by the chances of discovery in the world of coin collecting. This coin bears its own story of the uneasy marriage between machinery, human oversight, and the artistry of the designs that adorn our currency, bringing into focus the details that set it apart from its more mundane counterparts. At the heart of this tale are the critical minting errors that occurred at the Denver Mint during the production of this coin, errors that would catapult the 1981 quarter into the spotlight. One of the most notable errors is the infamous D/D mint mark. The D mark signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. However, due to an oversight, this mint mark was struck over itself, creating a doubled appearance that can be observed using magnification. This seemingly minor mishap has transcended ordinary recognition among numismatists, as the double mint marks highlight the unique nature of this quarter and exemplify the variances in quality control at the mint during that period. Collectors prize coins with such distinctions as they not only speak to the craftsmanship, or lack thereof, of the minting process but also symbolize the rare anomalies that can emerge during mass production. As one might expect, whenever an error coin is discovered, an excitement and frenzy ensue among collectors who long for that unique find to elevate their collections. Even amongst casual observers, there's an innate thrill associated with an object that deviates from the norm, making the 1981 quarter a prime example of how errors can give rise to desirability. But errors aren't limited to just the mint mark. The specific planchets employed for minting during this period can also be a source of interest. There have been instances where the quarters were struck on incorrect planchets, such as a nickel or a blank intended for a different denomination altogether. The phenomenon of striking coins on incorrect planchets can yield various discrepancies in weight, dimensions, and even appearance, making each one a unique piece of numismatic art. These rare finds can also lead to ebbs and flows in their valuation based on the severity of the error and the visual evidence of the mistake. The subsequent market reactions to such discoveries only serve to amplify their worth, leading us into the territory of collector psychology and the motives behind investing in these coin errors. Additionally, striking faults, such as off-center strikes, can add layers of allure to the 1981 quarter dollar. An off-center strike occurs when the dies do not perfectly align with the planchet during the striking process, which can result in a portion of the design being missing or partially struck. Such imperfections mesmerize collectors and investors alike, as the coins tell tales of imperfection and serendipity that elevate them beyond mere currency and into the realm of coveted art pieces. The coins often emerge from circulation with surfaces that showcase various degrees of wear, but those that maintain a pristine appearance can capture the interest of more discerning collectors. Moreover, you may hear stories about coins that have developed extraordinarily appealing toning effects owing to environmental factors, such as exposure to moisture or other metals over time. The vibrant colors that can emerge from this natural toning can transform a relatively bland coin into a visually stunning piece worthy of admiration. As awareness of the unique features of the 1981 quarter increases, so does its value on the secondary market, as those with a keen interest in numismatics understand the stories behind mistakes and the beauty that can arise from them. The secondary market itself has evolved spectacularly in the age of technology, where online platforms allow for a broader reach and easier access for collectors. As a result, the 1981 quarter dollar has garnered significant intrigue in online auction spaces, where savvy collectors speculate on the value of these error coins. Prices can vary strikingly due to the desirability of high-grade examples, even doubling or tripling based on condition and the nature of the errors present. With professional grading becoming a norm in the collecting community, the validation that comes with being assigned a grade by a reputable service sparks fierce competition among collectors vying for top-tier examples of the 1981 quarter. As prices surge into the realms of the hundreds of thousands and even millions, collectors find themselves not only amassing wealth through tangible assets but also enjoying the thrill of the hunt that accompanies the collecting of coins with errors. This commodification of error coins reflects a larger trend in the collectibles market where rarity and the nature of imperfection can significantly magnify the appeal of an item. Coins like the 1981 quarter embody a compelling juxtaposition of chance and skill, showcasing that sometimes, flaws can be a pathway to unexpected fortunes. We cannot ignore the cultural significance of the 1981 quarter dollar. This coin is emblematic of a broader conversation about value, what it means to collect, and the interplay between monetary worth and historical context. As one delves into the minutiae, it becomes increasingly clear that errors and deviations from the expectations of perfection are becoming increasingly recognized as part of the charm of collecting. Within such a framework, collectors are continually searching for the next historic piece that will resonate with future generations, and the 1981 quarter sits at the intersection of this narrative, prompting questions about success, value, and the unpredictable nature of minting. It serves as a reminder that in our quest for perfection, we often overlook the potential beauty inherent in imperfection. Indeed, the 1981 quarter's rise to fame can act as an inspiring narrative, one that reflects the unpredictable world of coin production while highlighting the excitement and passion of those who collect them. The evolution of perspectives towards this quarter also shines a light on what the future holds for error coins. As greater awareness leads to increased interest, it sets the stage for future generations to appreciate and treasure the stories that objects like the 1981 quarter can tell. Perhaps the most engaging aspect of discussing the 1981 quarter dollar is realizing that while the coin may have emerged from an error in production, it has transformed into a story of luck, artistry, and human imperfection that has piqued the interests of collectors around the world. This story will continue to evolve as new collections are formed, new finds are made, and as enthusiasts devote their lives to uncovering the next extraordinary piece of numismatic history. As we wrap up today's exploration of the 1981 quarter dollar and the reasons behind its staggering $350 million valuation, we invite you to reflect on the journey of this seemingly humble quarter dollar, a journey that highlights the beauty and complexity of coins in our society. Each error, each imperfection, and each unique story exists to remind us that our search for authenticity in collecting is a quest worth undertaking. As you venture forth into your own coin collection or simply maintain your curiosity about the changing landscape of numismatics, know that each coin holds the potential for hidden beauty and untold stories that can capture our imagination. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep up with the latest developments in the awe-inspiring world of coins. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you stumble upon your very own piece of numismatic gold. Next, we journey into the intriguing realm of the 1968 quarter dollar, a seemingly mundane piece of American currency that has captured the attention of collectors and historians alike, achieving an extraordinary valuation of $355 million due to its numerous errors and mistakes made during the minting process. The story of this coin unfolds against the backdrop of a significant era in U.S. history, a time of social transformation and economic shifts that would leave their mark on the numismatic landscape. In 1968, the United States Mint was tasked with producing millions of quarters to meet the demands of a rapidly changing economy, and in this quest for quantity over quality, a series of errors were introduced into the production cycle that would ultimately lead to the remarkable value associated with the 1968 quarter today. One of the most prominent errors associated with this coin is its notorious D mint mark feature. The D indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, and while this may seem like a routine identifier for collectors, the actual markings on certain 1968 quarters have emerged flawed due to inconsistencies during the minting process. In some instances, the mint mark was poorly applied, appearing distorted or misaligned, which captivated the attention of numismatists who recognized the rarity and uniqueness of such a feature. The flawed mint marks not only symbolized the craftsmanship errors of the era but also transformed these quarters into highly sought-after collectibles, leaving many eager collectors on the lookout for these particular specimens. The mention of minting errors, however, does not stop with the mint mark. Double striking is another fascinating aspect that plays a crucial role in elevating the value of the 1968 quarter dollar. Double striking occurs when a planchet, the blank metal disc intended for coin production, is struck twice before it is fully ejected from the minting press, resulting in a coin that bears two impressions of its design. In many cases, double-struck coins can exhibit a range of striking levels, from subtle misalignments to dramatic offsets that can give the appearance of layered, overlapping designs. The allure of owning a double-struck 1968 quarter is significant, as collectors highly covet coins with pronounced double-strike characteristics. The market for such errors has exploded, with collectors willing to pay hefty sums for high-quality examples bearing noticeable double strikes. In addition to incorrect mint marks and double strikes, the rare phenomenon of striking on wrong planchets adds another layer of intrigue to the 1968 quarter dollar. Typically, planchets are carefully designated for specific denominations. However, due to procedural errors, some quarters were inadvertently struck on blanks that belonged to different coins entirely, such as cents or nickels. These wrong planchet errors can yield a wide variety of characteristics and anomalies, such as discrepancies in size, weight, and visual appeal. Collectors have been known to place high value on these coins, viewing them as incredible anomalies that capture the essence of the unpredictable nature of coin production. In the case of the 1968 quarter dollar, those struck on incorrect planchets embody a breathtaking intersection of artistry and happenstance, creating an irresistible allure for collectors who thoroughly understand the rarity of these pieces. When assessing the market potential of the 1968 quarter, it's essential to consider the role of condition in determining value. Coins can experience varying degrees of wear and tear throughout their time in circulation, and collectors are keenly aware of how this wear impacts both appearance and market price. The professional grading of coins, which utilizes a scale ranging from 1 to 70, serves as a key determinant of value in the marketplace. Higher-grade examples of the 1968 quarter, particularly those showcasing notable errors along with minimal signs of wear, can command staggering prices. Coins that achieve grades in the upper echelon of this scale can be seen as investments, with values that may appreciate over time, driven by their rarity and interest within the collector community. The evolution of the digital marketplace has fundamentally transformed how collectors buy, sell, and engage with coins. Platforms like eBay and dedicated numismatic auction sites have provided an avenue for enthusiasts to access a broader range of coins, including rare error pieces such as the 1968 quarter dollar. As interest continues to rise, competition among collectors has intensified, further driving up the prices of these coins in an environment where scarcity and desirability intersect. It's this combination of factors, errors, grading, and the increasing accessibility of information online that fuels the fascination surrounding the 1968 quarter dollar. The socio-economic climate of the late 1960s plays a significant role in contextualizing the significance of the 1968 quarter. This period was marked by pivotal changes in American society, including the civil rights movement, shifts in economic policy, and the onset of counterculture movements, each contributing to a landscape of progress and uncertainty. Coins minted during this era became part of a living history, encapsulating the experiences of individuals in a dynamic society. The 1968 quarter dollar, with all its curious features, serves as both a reflection of the challenges faced during its production and a representation of a society in flux. As we consider the heightened value placed on the 1968 quarter dollar, it is essential to acknowledge that the value of a coin goes beyond mere monetary worth. Each coin serves as a reminder of the journey of its creation, the hands that exchanged it, and the stories that have accrued over decades. Collectors often seek to connect with these stories, recognizing the significance of ownership as they add pieces to their collections. The appeal of the 1968 quarter dollar lies not only in its errors but also in the rich narrative embedded in each specimen. Collectors and enthusiasts alike take satisfaction in uncovering pieces that support their personal stories or contribute to a larger narrative about American history and culture. The community built around numismatics fosters a sense of camaraderie among collectors who share tips, swap stories, and advise one another on how to navigate the complex world of coin collecting. The excitement generated by the search for error coins fuels a collective passion that transcends individual ownership. It becomes about the hunt, the discovery, and the opportunity to share valuable knowledge within the community. Each new find can spark discussions about rarity, desirability, and the potential for the coin's value to increase or fluctuate based on market trends, amplifying the overall enthusiasm for such coins. As we draw further into the discussion regarding the 1968 quarter dollar and its remarkable value stemming from errors, we must also emphasize the importance of preservation and care among collectors. Many enthusiasts take pride in safeguarding their prized possessions, employing measures to protect coins from dust, scratches, and fluctuations in temperature or humidity that can take a toll. Using capsules, protective holders, and specialized storage solutions, collectors ensure that their coins remain in optimal condition, preserving their beauty and value for future generations. The careful consideration of how coins are stored speaks volumes about the commitment and passion fostered within the numismatic community, revealing an appreciation for history that extends beyond the simple act of acquiring coins. Collectors often find immense satisfaction in sharing their collections with family and friends, creating opportunities for education about the historical context of the pieces. Engaging in discussions about the intricacies of minting errors, the significance of various coins, and the stories they tell reinforces the value of coin collecting as a rewarding hobby. Alongside personal exploration, the numismatic field frequently intersects with broader cultural trends, as coins often reflect changes in technology, art, and design. As coin collecting continues to draw in new enthusiasts, interest in the 1968 quarter dollar and other error coins persists, mingling with modern-day conversations around investment and heritage. The expansive narrative of the 1968 quarter dollar not only captivates seasoned collectors but also sparks intrigue among novices, drawing them into the world of coin hunting and investment. The emotional connection that collectors forge with their coins transcends the coin itself. It becomes about understanding the stories, experiences, and history wrapped within each piece of currency. To summarize this remarkable journey surrounding the 1968 quarter dollar, we find that its valuation of $355 million is the confluence of historical significance, the artistry of its design, and the serendipitous nature of the minting errors that have emerged over the years. Each error encapsulates the unexpected beauty found within imperfection, turning what might have once been discarded into a highly prized collectible. As collectors continue to unearth these hidden treasures and preserve the legacy of coins like the 1968 quarter dollar, they play an integral role in celebrating the art of coin collecting, an age-old practice that conveys the values of history, community, and personal storytelling. Ultimately, the 1968 quarter dollar stands as a testament to the layers of significance that can be found within our everyday currency, reminding us that even the simplest coins can inspire wonder, create connection, and unlock the door to the past, making each one worth cherishing for generations to come. The narrative surrounding the 1968 quarter dollar reveals the magic that lies within the world of numismatics, highlighting the importance of errors and imperfections that create pathways to unexpected fortune in the collecting arena. Next, we embark on a fascinating exploration of the 1991 D quarter dollar, a coin that has garnered an astonishing valuation of $245 million, largely due to a series of minting errors and mistakes that have transformed it from a simple piece of currency into a highly sought-after collector's item. To truly appreciate how this quarter achieved such an extraordinary value, we must delve deep into the details surrounding its production, the specific errors that occurred, and the market dynamics that have contributed to its allure. The 1991 D quarter was minted during a time when the United States Mint was producing a massive quantity of coins to meet the demands of an ever-growing economy. The D Mint mark signifies that the coin originated from the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing a significant volume of circulating coins. However, the pressure of mass production, combined with the complexities of the minting process, often results in errors that can create valuable varieties. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1991 D quarter is the D over D mint mark variety. In some instances, the mint mark is poorly applied or misaligned, resulting in a blurring or doubling effect that is highly prized among collectors. These minor imperfections may seem trivial at first glance, but they dramatically alter the desirability of the quarter. Collectors are fiercely on the lookout for these varieties, as the rarity of the D/D mint mark elevates the coin's status in the numismatic community, contributing significantly to its skyrocketing value. Beyond the mint mark error, we also discover the occurrence of striking errors, which play a crucial role in shaping the market for the 1991 D quarter. One prevalent form of striking error is the off-center strike, a phenomenon that occurs when the planchet, the blank metal piece intended for minting, is not aligned correctly in the minting press. This results in coins that show one side of the design more prominently than the other, creating a visually striking effect that collectors often find irresistible. The allure of owning an off-center 1991 D quarter is palpable, as such pieces are not only rare but also possess a unique aesthetic that captivates the imagination of those who appreciate the artistry behind coin design. Each off-center strike tells a story of mechanical misalignment during the minting process, which collectors willingly seek out, understanding that these imperfections can significantly enhance the coin's overall value. Furthermore, the existence of die errors further complicates the landscape surrounding the 1991 D quarter dollar. Dies are the metal stamps used in the minting process, and when problems arise during production, such as die cracks, breaks, or misalignment, these errors manifest on the final products. The result can be a quarter with unusual surface features, such as raised lines or extra material, that make it different from its properly struck counterparts. Collectors who specialize in error coins often compete for these unique pieces, fully aware that they could become the centerpiece of a finely curated collection. In addition to the more commonly discussed errors, we must also examine the intriguing concept of wrong planchet errors associated with the 1991 D quarter. These fascinating mistakes occur when a quarter is mistakenly struck on a blank intended for another denomination, leading to coins that may appear thinner, thicker, or different in weight compared to standard quarters. Wrong planchet coins are captivating collectibles, as they embody the delightful unpredictability of the minting process. The excitement around finding a 1991 D quarter struck on the wrong planchet adds an extra layer of thrill for collectors who understand the rarity and uniqueness embodied in such mistakes. The value attributed to the 1991 D quarter dollar also hinges upon the importance of coin grading within the numismatic community. Coins are graded based on their condition, with a scale ranging from 1 to 70, where higher grades represent greater quality and preservation. For the 1991 D quarter, pieces that showcase remarkable errors and simultaneously maintain a high grade can command exorbitant prices. Collectors are often willing to pay top dollar for high-grade examples of error coins, understanding that their rarity in combination with condition directly influences a coin's market value. As we explore the context of today's coin collecting and trading landscape, we naturally gravitate toward the role of the internet in revolutionizing opportunities for collectors. Online auctions, marketplaces, and dedicated numismatic websites have expanded access to error coins like the 1991 D quarter, making them easier to locate and purchase. With the accessibility of information and the ability to connect with a global community of collectors, interest in error coins has surged. The excitement surrounding the 1991 D quarter and its myriad of errors has only intensified, propelling its price to incredible heights and creating a modern landscape where buying, selling, and trading has become more streamlined and dynamic than ever before. Cultural and historical context must also be considered when understanding the value of the 1991 D quarter dollar. The year 1991 was marked by significant events, both domestically and internationally, which ultimately contributed to shaping the collective consciousness of the American public. The dissolution of the Soviet Union, economic transition, and changes in social dynamics reflect a time of uncertainty and restructuring, and coins from this period can serve as tangible reminders of these moments in history. Collectors are instinctively drawn to coins like the 1991 D quarter, recognizing that they encapsulate a snapshot of a transformative era in the nation's narrative, making them much more than mere currency. They become historical artifacts laden with meaning and significance. As we consider the broader numismatic community, we uncover the passion that drives collectors to pursue error coins like the 1991 D quarter. The thrill of discovery and the stories behind each piece create a sense of camaraderie and excitement among hobbyists. Enthusiasts often share their experiences, trading tips on where to find error coins, or recounting their personal journeys in the fascinating world of collecting. The friendships forged through this shared passion enrich the hobby and provide a supportive network for individuals who enthusiastically engage in discussions about the latest finds or unique discoveries. Each new coin acquired serves not only as a potential investment but also as a connection point for stories and shared experiences that comprise the wider narrative of the diving community. The role of preservation cannot be overstated when discussing the long-term value of the 1991 quarter dollar and similar collectibles. Many collectors understand the importance of safeguarding their prized possessions, utilizing various techniques and tools to ensure their coins are well cared for. Protective holders, capsules, and specialized storage methods serve to preserve the condition of coins, enabling collectors to maintain their value and aesthetic appeal over time. This attention to preservation is emblematic of the deep respect that collectors possess for the artistry and craftsmanship at play in every minted coin, showcasing a dedication to ensuring the longevity of each piece in their collection. In many ways, the 1991 quarter dollar serves as a testament to the potential beauty found within imperfections. Each error tells a story, revealing the intricacies of the minting process and the unforeseen surprises that can arise when art and machinery collide. Collectors and enthusiasts recognize and celebrate these imperfections, viewing them as untouched vignettes that elevate the coin's status, transforming it into something far more meaningful than mere currency. As we examine the astonishing valuation of up to $245 million attached to the 1991 quarter dollar, we understand that its worth extends beyond the physical attributes and minting errors. It hinges on the emotional connections formed through the thrill of chasing down rare finds and appreciating the diverse narratives woven throughout the collecting community. The presence of the 1991 quarter stands as a reminder that each coin represents individual stories, those of its creation, its time spent in circulation, and the collectors who ultimately seek to preserve and celebrate its history. The fascination surrounding error coins continues to evolve, drawing in new enthusiasts and breathing life into an ever-expanding community eager to document, research, and explore the wonders of numismatics. As the demand for error coins continues to rise, driven not only by the thrill of finding rare pieces but also by the ongoing exploration of each coin story, the legacy of the 1991 quarter dollar will undoubtedly carry forth into the future. Collectors who brave the call to search for errors, to advocate for the importance of historical preservation, and to celebrate the artistry and craftsmanship engaged in coin design cultivate connections that extend beyond their isolated pursuits. They foster a vibrant community that exists around the appreciation of history, rarity, and passion. With continued collaboration and communication, the excitement surrounding the 1991 quarter and similar treasures will only grow, instilling a profound sense of worth not just in the coins themselves but in the deeper connections that collecting creates in the collective human experience. In conclusion, the tale of the 1991 quarter dollar offers a powerful glimpse into the world of numismatics, highlighting not only the possibilities that abound within the realm of error coins but also the strong ties that bind collectors together through shared experiences and conversations. The valuation of $245 million is emblematic of the intersections between history, artistry, and the thrill of the hunt, reminding us all that beauty often lies in the flaws. Each quarter dollar speaks to an artistry that transcends time, bridging generations through a common appreciation for the intricacies of life that are captured in every coin minted. The story of the 1991 quarter dollar is not just one of monetary value, but of human connection, shared passion, and the enduring legacy of American history that endures through the ages. Collectors who delve into this world discover more than just a hobby. They gain access to a rich tapestry of narratives that flow through the very fabric of the coins they treasure, celebrating the unpredictable journey of existence through the timeless art of collecting.